Hello, it's James from P38 Diagnostics Northeast. Today I am in a 2008 Land Rover Discovery 3. Not just any Land Rover Discovery 3, however. This is the Land Rover Discovery 3 that we picked for the Rabat Rally Rampage to be our designated camera car. This Discovery has done nearly 10,000 miles in 2 weeks. In this video, I'm going to tell you what 10,000 miles in 2 weeks does to a Discovery 3. Right, let's see how it drives after 10,000 miles. We did have some issues with this car before we actually left. So we had 2 calipers that were seized on, which we had to change in Morrison's car park in Skipton. After we came down through the Peak District, we had some pretty hair-raising moments. Right off the bat, it still drives really nice. It drives like a Discovery, like it's comfy, it's about it for a Discovery 3, to be honest. There's a few knocks. The brakes are grinding on the back because we didn't change the back pads. I actually said these back pads will last 3,000 miles, and then the car went and did 10,000 miles, so it's kind of my fault. So what actually went wrong on this Discovery? So as I say, straight off the bat, we had to replace 2 calipers on it so we could actually continue driving. Then it split a boost pipe in France. No, it was before France, it split a boost pipe. It split a boost pipe on the way to Kent. So at the bottom of Kent, it split a boost pipe. And shout out to Graham, one of the other lads on the rally, because he split a coolant pipe on his Defender 90 and he had to go and retrieve one. So from the same breaker's yard, he managed to get us a Britpart silicon boost pipe for this Discovery. So it's blue, it's under the bonnet, and pretty colours mean more power, don't they? So straight away when we got in it, track rod ends were rattling. There's a few knocks and squeaks, but now the suspension does feel quite loose on it, which we will need to sort out. But apart from that, it drives really nice. It's still really powerful. We've got a suspension fault on the dash, which is normal height only. So we did actually have to do a little trick with the Discovery in the middle of Spain when the suspension went down on the bump stop. We popped the cap off the top of the relay and triggered the relay to bring the compressor on. Them brakes are so bad. The compressor on with the relay. So I had someone underneath hitting the compressor with a hammer to get the compressor to come back on because it was on its bump stops, and I was holding the relay on the Discovery. But apart from that, it still drives really nice. We have got a window out of it. Shout out to Cam, who locked the keys in it in Morocco, because this has got an issue with door locks. It does lock itself. So Cam had to put the window out to actually get home. So that needs replaced as well. So we've got a lot to do on this Discovery, to be honest. But 10,000 miles doesn't feel like it's done 10,000 miles in 2 weeks. Right, so the next thing we're going to do with the Discovery is plug it in with our NanoCom Evolution. If you haven't got one of these for your Land Rover, you really are missing out. So if you do run old-ish Land Rovers, I would seriously invest in one, because they will make your life a million times easier. There's the NanoCom powering up now. We're going to see how many codes are on this Discovery. Right, so NanoCom has powered up now. It's got a canvas vehicle, got the NanoCom connected with the VCI 4 cable, which is for canvas vehicles. Have to heat it off so it doesn't drain the battery. This will automatically detect the vehicle. The light off because it still thinks the door's open. reading now. So the Nanocom's finished reading the Discovery's ECUs, and we have got 32 faults from 17 ECUs. Have a look what they are. Lost communication with ride level control module. Lost communication with parking assist control module. Lost communication with audio unit. Battery disconnection. So most of these are voltage codes actually. Manifold absolute pressure. Turbocharger / supercharger boost sensor A correlation. Intermittent code. Could be there from when the boost pipe was split. System voltage unstable. Yeah, there's a lot of codes in this Discovery. Compressor circuit. Yeah. So that one there will most likely be from us overriding the compressor with the relay. A lot of ride level control ones, which would explain our normal height only on the dash. Let's see how many of these will actually clear out of the ECU of the vehicle. So let's go for a clear. Clearance completed successfully. Well, that's good. That's a 2.7, which still has oil pressure. Tell you one thing, I have become quite fond of this Discovery. I may be a little bit biased, but UK to Africa and back, and still drives with the reputation that these things have. These are great cars. Apart from the brakes. Oh yeah, the parking sensors don't work as well. Trying not to clatter a collection of P38s that I've got here. The old 2.7, eh? Murder. Probably shouldn't swear.
We hope you enjoyed this video from P38 Diagnostics Northeast.
If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and a comment and subscribe to the channel. As well as that, don't forget to follow P38 Diagnostics Northeast on Instagram, Facebook and TikTok. If you enjoy Land Rover and general car orientated content, subscribe to the channel as we are going to try and upload regularly.